Hello, one and all. Welcome back to the ARA Super Late Model Tour. We are back here at Wall Stadium for the running of the A main. After a pretty exciting B main that saw Sterling Conway take the victory, it's time for the big one to see who's going to come home with the trophy tonight as the overall winner here at Wall Stadium here in New Jersey. It's a very challenging track, and it's definitely gonna put on a show here tonight. Why don't we go and take a look, get down to the grid, show our 20 fastest drivers of the day that make up our A main here. Starting on pole position is Mark Dyer, who as I've mentioned in the past, pulled a sub 11-second time in qualifying. He's going to be the guy to beat here tonight. On his outside is Sebastian Louvier, trying to get a good performance here today, the cousin of Chris Louvier, an LES driver. Row 2 has JF Finguy, who might be Dyer's biggest competition in this race tonight. In his search for 200 short track victories and the Super Late Model Tour title. On his outside, it is Bobo Jones, who scored the team's second heat race win earlier today. Row 3, we've got Louis Dubois, looking to get a good run for Rising Dragon Motorsports. They haven't had the season they've wanted so far, so Dubois gonna try and get them the push they need. And he's got a teammate on the outside in Latoshi Tengi. Row 4 has Arkansas's John Johnston, teammates of Sebastian Louvier. And on his outside is Tesla McCarthy in car number 35. Row 5 has Jarrett Harrison, the Horton Machine, and Josh Bright, making his first A-main appearance in car number 17 for Laterra, the development driver. Row 6 have Katie Jackson, making her first A-main appearance of the season, and Nate Denver Racing's first A-main appearance. Period. Gonna try and get a good performance good run for the team. Some much needed points. She's currently sitting on 20 points. So this is definitely needs a good performance here. Kat Bishop starts on her outside, and that's another all-lady row in row 7 with Laura Harrison on the inside and Alexa Lake on her outside. Kat Bishop's teammate, by the way. All the Laterra Motorsports cars starting nose to tail there on that outside line. That's definitely very interesting. Row number 8 got Corey Sanner, son of former LES driver Carl Sanner, and Mitsuhide Nakamura, the third Rising Dragon Motorsports car. All three of them made the A main. Same for Laterra, actually. But yeah. Yeah, all three of them are there. 14-year-old Brett Hunter starts on the inside of row 9. He's got Elon Carlton for Fang Motorsports on his outside, and the other Fang Motorsports driver, Serena Park, starts on the inside of row 10. And on the outside, and on her outside is your points leader, Austin Sanders, rounding out the field.
How are these juggernauts going to do today on the hell track? Let's find out right now.
120 laps. Definitely gonna be it's a much longer race than the B main. It's gonna be a big test for these drivers. Who's going to survive and come out with the win? Well, we're gonna find 120 laps from now. Pace car goes down the apron. Dyer leads us down to the line. Green flags out. We're rocking at Wall Stadium for the A main.
That's not taking long. Bobo Jones has got the outside wall.
Oh, already got trouble there. Bobo Jones hit the wall there. JF Finguy was right on the 27, but
that's gone wrong.
It is rush hour.
And we're going from 0 to 3 wide.
And we got a car around.
2 seconds over here.
Kat Bishop goes for a spin, and they're gonna throw the yellow for that. So quick first caution of the night there. So that was pretty fast. The starts here can be so crazy. It's there's not a lot of space here. Let's go get a replay there.
Let's check out what happened there. It looks like it was a teammate deal. Definitely looked like it was a teammate issue.
they got held. The outside line kind of got held up there. Boa Jones hit the wall, and looks like Alexa Late. I think Bishop got in the bright and then and that sent her across the bumper of Lake. Sends a 6 for a spin. No real damage, but race control decided to throw to yellow for that.
Definitely it definitely feels like a race car sandwich with really slippery interior ingredients right there.
Yeah, there wasn't really much you could do there. Like, not really much they could do there. It's just there's a racing deal, but luckily for Bishop, she could definitely come back from that. There's no damage on that car, pretty much. So.
And we know from experience she's a pretty tough cookie, anyhow.
For our top 5 right now, it's going to be Mark Dyer, JF Finguy, Louis Dubois, Tesla McCarthy, looks like, and John Johnston.
McCarthy had a great start. But Bishop, she's not really had the form she's wanted after she won Oxford and just hasn't really been able to replicate that success. And it's been a little frustrating in the last couple of rounds or so. So I think she's definitely be pushing to try and get up there.
Something's going on in the back. And Spinall in the back. What's going on with Tengi?
Latoshi Tengi stopped. Oh, what's going on there?
Nothing good, that's for certain.
So we're going to take a look here. It's clear something is wrong with the car. He pulls up high, and you can see right here he can't stop. They look like that car didn't slow at all, and it just stalls. And we are getting the
most dangerous part of the field too.
I don't think there's anything he could have done there yet. We're getting a report from the team that the brakes went out in the 46. That's why he couldn't stop.
That's an unfortunate predicament for Rising Dragon to be in.
And frankly, it's pretty typical for how their season's gone so far. It's a tough break. Tengi was looking Tengi, the part-time driver there, he's looked this week he looked the fastest he's been so far this season. So
pace lights are off.
It's a shame to see that go wrong there.
A promising run cut tragically short by mechanical problems.
They will try to get that car back out there, but who knows? But he's definitely gonna fall a few laps down. Mark Dyer leads us back down to the green flag here, and we are back racing. Lap number 8 on the board.
McCarthy, no hesitation.
McCarthy making a move, puts the bumper to Dubois. Very aggressive move there.
And it looks like Dubois might just have to fall back a little bit to at least 5th place, and I think he'll just slide in just fine. I don't like what's going on back there.
Got contact there between Stanner and Hunter.
It was Bobo Jones that slid up into the 30, but...
more contact. They touched again.
Looks like they got that settle, but I saw another 3-wide situation. That's Dubois again, just falling through the order.
Yeah, you do not want to be on the outside.
Doesn't look like anyone's eating asphalt right now, so that's a lucky break.
As you say that, Bright turns the 30 into the wall.
Trouble! 30,
Me and my big mouth.
Off and into the tires, and that is a hard hit. And caution back out.
Oh, another spin, and that's Cat Bishop again.
Oh, Bishop not having a good night so far.
I have nothing to. I have no one to blame for myself.
God, that was a hard hit for the 30.
Let's have a better look here. Looks like on. Big way through the corner. It was definitely a big bumper hook.
Yeah, it was like Park was looking on the 17. I think that's why Bright didn't really want to move down. But yeah, he just pushed too high up in the center, hooked him, and there's not much you can do here. He's just along for the ride, and that is just a massive hit. But
there was a spin up the track, and that had to do with the 54. How did Nakamura go up there?
I wonder if he maybe had a little bit of a panic reaction to that wreck, but he lost it there, got into the wall, and just Bishop's got nowhere to go here, and
Nowhere to go but right into him.
And over the radio, she is less than pleased with that.
That's not gone well. Looks like McCarthy's made his way up to third.
Yeah.
He might be a dark horse for this A-main win. Although it's much too early to say.
Yeah. Like we are hearing that. Yeah, like we are hearing that Corey Sanders gotten out of the car under his own power. That's good. That's good to hear. But he'll be taken to the medical center for further evaluation. But yeah, that was a massive shunt there. So it's good to see him. Good to see him come out fine.
One can only hope the rest of this race goes fairly normally.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a chaotic start to this one, but
2 yellows so far tonight in the A-main. We expected this A-main to be a spicy one, and we've already gotten our spicy ones quite early.
The question is, how spicy will it be? Is it going to be like a jalapeno, a habanero, or a Carolina Reaper?
Oh, not the Reaper.
We're not in the Carolinas right now, so I doubt it's going to be the Reaper.
Well, here's hoping.
Pace lights are off again.
Yeah, should be able to get back going here. Yeah, Mark Dyer still leading us. Still leading us. Finn guy behind him. Just the two best drivers on the track, running first and second. No shock there. But McCarthy, the underdog behind.
As we are back underway.
Looking impressive once again. Hopefully the engine will hold together this time.
Well, that's not gone well for McCarthy. He's already been sent out the track by Johnston.
There's that rookie. There's those rookie nerves. Got kind of tight. I think he kind of just lost it a little bit there.
He could still hold on, but he's on the outside, so it's going to be an uphill fight.
And that didn't go over well.
And
here comes Sebastian Louvier, who was on the outside front row.
Still slipping.
I think Dubois got the wall there. Dubois is having a pretty terrible restart.
I didn't see that from Dubois at all.
Like he skated up the track pretty bad, but
Austin Sanders is making his way through the field. Our championship leader is making his quick work of the field.
Dyer and Finn guy definitely broke away a little bit.
I wouldn't say that. I think it's just Dyer that's breaking away. John Johnston's keeping up with Finn guy, it looks like. Yeah, Dyer's pace is insane tonight.
Yeah, he's just been untouchable just the entire race weekend, honestly. But we'll see what happens once he hits lap traffic.
I don't think he's encountered that yet tonight, but it's like Jarrett Harrison's made his way to fourth.
Yeah, Jarrett Harrison, he's a veteran of the Super Late Model Tour. He's been pretty frustrated of how his season started. He knows that both he and this Horton Motorsports team can do better. This has not been happy with the start, and I think he's showing exactly what he's made of here tonight. This is the Jarrett Harrison that we know.
It looks like Sparky's got it making his way up the order.
We just got a report of something. We believe Austin Sanders. Austin Sanders has been disqualified.
What? What did he do?
I think he jumped. I think he was called for jumping the start, and he didn't come in. Just get a replay.
We're gonna have to have a look at that because I didn't see anything at all with the 51B.
Someone was trying to get into the booth. I had to fend them off.
And let's have a look here. Oh, that is a very egregious jump there.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, this is what was called right here. Jump passes Brett Hunter before they cross the stripe, and as you'll watch the replay here, generally the procedure for getting a black flag in the series is you have to come in, serve a stop and go penalty within 3 laps. And if you don't do that, you'll stop getting your laps counted, and you'll most likely be disqualified from the event. And as you'll see, it's possible that he just couldn't, but he probably could have taken the opportunity. Just try to back off at some point, but you can see he's keeping it out there. He's not done anything, and I do believe it's gonna be this lap right here, where he gets pegged.
They finally got him called. And no, they haven't.
Alright.
I'm surprised that if you're the championship leader,
here.
at minimum, you could at least.
My finally
Yeah,
held
his lap
sense of
stop getting
danger
counted from
tells
there.
me that the crisis has been averted for the moment.
Oh goodness, that was a bit of contact back there with Cap Bishop and.
Yeah. It's
Josh
at
Bryant.
that point that he brings it in and parks it. Tough break for Austin Sanders, but that is definitely it's unfortunate for Austin Sanders, but that was a mistake. That was a mistake on his behalf, but shouldn't be as big of a points hit as most weeks, since that's he's gonna be credited with a 19th place finish, so could be worse. But
He's got a decent points lead, honestly.
Could be better though, considering that Dyer and Finn guy are right where they need to be.
Yeah, Finn Guy and Dyer, they've kind of just been the class of the field for most of this weekend. But Dyer more specifically, but.
Yeah, Finn guy had the biggest margin of victory in out of all the heat races. He was untouchable in his heat race.
I mean, by and large, you expect any less from him?
Nope.
Frankly, no.
I mean, there's been like an aberration or two this season, but on the whole, he's been measuring up to expectations.
It's the short track legend with almost 200 victories.
Where is he sitting at right now? 190 something?
I would expect nothing less. He's in the 190s. But with that said, it's not been able to he's pulling away from Johnston, but he's not really been able to reel in Dyer.
He's kind of just stagnating between the two, if anything.
Dyer doing a great job maintaining that gap, not making any mistakes. However, the big story, it's just difficult to get around lap traffic and avoid keeping it clean.
And he is approaching Mitsuhide Nakamura very quickly.
Yep. Gonna have to worry about him, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if Dyer's gonna try to ease up a bit on the pace to avoid that, but you can't go about that forever, especially with Finn Guy trying to close up the gap. But that gap's, ever since that restart, has increased, so it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, it's definitely it's increasing bit by bit. Looking very good, but he's not quite gotten within striking distance of the 54. It looks like
Bobo Jones has not had a good start to tonight either. He started 4th, and now he's in the back of the pack, about to go a lap down as well with Serena Park.
Things are looking weirdly calm.
Yeah, it's got I guess the drivers didn't want. They didn't want a repeat of say the Oxford B main at the start of the season, because that was
a train wreck.
That was a train. Yeah, that was a mess.
That was hell in a handbasket.
But
as Dyer made a mistake off of 4, that's gonna allow Finn Guy to gain some sort of time.
Yeah, got a little tight there.
And Finn Guy is really chomping at his lead.
Yeah,
Dyer's still keeping the pace.
One mistake. You can see he lost several tenths that last lap. One mistake is all it takes here, and he has made another one there. It's just
He's got to find a way to send it on the inside of that 54. That 54 is doing all he can to stay in a lead lap, but eventually something's got to give.
Finn Guy's surging forward, but is it going to be enough for him to overtake Dyer?
Well, he's certainly got more than 50 laps to do it, or 70 laps to do it, really, so...
Yeah, he's got time at the moment.
Plenty of it.
So we're just going to have to see where things unfold from here. John Johnston's also closing up the gap himself.
Hey, you can see Tengi driving out there with the hood all buckled in. But it looks like they got that car back on track. Like they got it back out there.
Thankfully, but it's just a matter of if he can still manage the car on pace, and it looks like he has.
Yeah, he needs something to happen
At
if
the
he
very
wants
least,
to
he'll be
gain
able to
spots.
finish. And that's something that we can be proud of.
Ooh, that's a huge mistake up in the 1 and 2. Here comes JF Finn Guy.
Fire escapes the track. Finn Guy looking to capitalize. He's right on his bumper now. Cuts it down low. A little loose there for the 9.
Not quite.
Not gonna get him
Dyer
there.
claws back a bit of a lead.
That's gonna help Johnston.
Johnston now might be within striking distance of Finn Guy here in a couple of laps. If things keep unfolding the way they are right now. And Jared Harrison, well, don't count him out either.
Oh yeah, don't count him out. He's won plenty of A-mains in this series. Like one of the best. Like he's probably one of the best veterans in this series, or at least one of the most underrated ones. Because like he's not talked about as much as your Mark Dyers, your JFN guys, or your Bill Braddocks, but like Harrison's always a threat.
Another mistake by the 27 Finn Guys right in the quarter panel, but gets a little bit loose off too.
Track makers, why do you make your AI like this?
Yes, John Norton, why?
Finn Guy is closing in.
As we got battle for third.
Yeah, Harrison just closed in on the 39. He's looking
Ooh,
to get that move
yeah,
over.
looks like he
Don't-
got-
Contact. Saves it.
Johnston.
Tried to dive it back in. Like you saw that dive out of Harrison. Forced Johnston up the racetrack.
I don't know, it looks like Johnston tried to let him up as well for track space, but I think that was a mistake he shouldn't have made.
Yeah, Harrison's pretty aggressive. Don't make a mistake against him. He will eat you up for breakfast.
These two.
The 57 up the P3 now, and Johnson looks behind to see both his teammates.
And that's...
Respect
Oh, wow.
Racing running 4 through 6. They got both Louvier and Laura Harrison back there with
And look-
Tesla McCarthy behind
And it
him.
looks
Yep.
like
Looks
Finn
like
Guy's
Smith.
mounting an offensive again.
And...
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he was making an offensive.
Still.
Yeah, he's trying to get there.
Close.
He's very close. He's in striking distance. He just needs to get his opportunity. He needs to get another chance
He
here.
just needs to see that chance and seize on it.
But, both drivers making a
they-
mistake. Here comes Harrison now.
Oh yeah, they both skated up a little bit there, and I told you don't make a mistake around Jarrett Harrison or he will strike. He is there.
And he makes a mistake himself.
But
Might have pushed it
Finn
too hard.
I think I cutting a little low on the 27, forces it in. He's gonna try it there. Can't quite get the run.
Oh, but he will do it right here and off of 2.
And-
and Steyer's get the track again.
Out in front.
Finn Guy's gonna make that one work.
Finn Guy, I think, just led the lap.
That car is good on the bottom.
The fight has officially begun. But
And
for the moment,
Finn Guy is scored as your leader, and I think he's gonna clear here. Yep,
he indeed did the thing.
and
Finn Guy is the current race leader.
And it looks like that's opened the floodgates. Jared Harrison immediately dove on him, and that was a fast move.
Harrison-
Wasted no time. Now John Johnston trying to make a move on Dyer.
And Sebastian Louvier opened in top 5, as we mentioned earlier. Much impressive race indeed for him.
Louvier is looking at his first career top 10 finish in the Super Late Model Tour. Yeah, B mains don't count towards like the stats, because like the A
They're
mains
really
are
counted as,
with the toughest competition. That's where most of the stats are counted, and Louvier could get his first top 10.
Oh, that
here.
could have been bad
Ooh.
with Harrison.
Oh yeah, McCarthy also lost the back end there a little bit.
Yeah, things are still looking a little risky back here.
Yeah, I like them.
It's evening out.
I like to make
So,
note that Johnston still hasn't managed to clear Dyer. Dyer has held that outside for this. Like, look at him power on the outside.
That looks like a 3-wide scenario.
The inside's usually the way to go, though I do think the tires are starting to wear down a little bit, and that might weaken the inside just a touch.
I don't know what sort of witchcraft Dyer is up to, but he's got some hella endurance here.
Yeah, this is former NSCCA Cup Series driver there. Also a multi-time champion of the Super Late Model Tour with his most recent title coming in 2016. He's definitely got it. Tesla trying to get into the top 5, challenging Laura Harrison for that spot. Another impressive performance for that young driver. No sponsors on that car, but he is doing everything he can. He's showing exactly what he's got.
I guess that's why they've nicknamed him Sparky, because he's got quite the spark underneath him to really push that car forward.
Let's just hope it doesn't light up a pile of oil underneath his feet or something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Though what it doesn't have a spark.
Metaphorically.
The handling of that 39 car, that 39 must be pushing tight or something, because he just can't get it. Can't get it on the 27. Dyer is doing some incredible work holding it on the outside. They have been like this for 10 laps now. Just look at him power on the outside. That is that is unreal. Nobody else could do. I feel like nobody else could really do that.
Really? Because Laura Harrison's proving just that with Sebastian Louvier.
Not to that degree, because yeah.
It's about the length of it, isn't it? It's about the length of time it's been going on, right?
Yeah, it's all like he's consistently doing exactly what he needs to do.
We're looking at a battle here for the lead right now. That's Finn guy losing the lead to Harrison.
And Harrison, look at the traction he got there. Massive run for Harrison. Horton Motorsports is leading the day.
Don't relax just yet, because Finn guy is ready to pounce and capitalize.
Yeah, Finn guy not going to give up without a fight.
Yeah, just don't count him out. Biggest mistake you could make here.
Yeah, two grizzled veterans of the tour.
That's gone wrong for Harrison. He tried to get around Nakamura.
Yeah, both of them are major threats, week in, week out, and they're showing that tonight.
And as I
Dyer's
mentioned,
still holding on. How the hell does he do it?
That's a champion for you. That is just. Dyer is showing exactly why he's a multi-time champion. That's just incredible.
that's a bit of a mistake there from Harrison. Finn guy tried to capitalize, but got a little bit tight off the floor.
Yep, Harrison slips. Couldn't quite get there. Tries it again. Can't get the run. Still working on him. Just trying to make something happen. Oh. He's so close. Just hasn't been able to do it.
He's like an octopus trying to squeeze through any hole he possibly can.
Go.
There he goes now.
And a little slip from Harrison. That's all Finn guy needs.
Oh, but Harrison powers around the outside.
Yeah, great run up high there. And Finn guy got loose. Is the handling starting to go away on that 9 car?
Might be. Because now that's when the outside starts to become a little bit more viable in the late stages of the run. And again with Dyer holding on to the outside.
Yeah, Dyer's still going. And I think McCarthy's been trying, McCarthy's got to worry about Laura Harrison there too. Harrison hasn't had the form.
Dyer battery.
hasn't had the form that she's wanted, but Laura Harrison could contend for this championship. She just needs some good weeks like this one. She's definitely proven a lot so far.
So we're headed to 21 laps to go now in this event, and it's been side by side between the top two.
Neither driver, just the two grizzled veterans, neither driver willing to give an inch, and Harrison holds them off.
And we are officially in the end game. We are in lap 100.
20 laps to go from Wall Stadium.
Harrison clears another gap between him and Finguy, but how long will it last?
Provided he doesn't make a mistake around Nakamura.
Harrison took fifth from McCarthy, but McCarthy's trying to fight back. I see that back.
Yep.
See him making a challenge to get that spot back. He's just been fighting with everything he has, but he just does not have the equipment of these big teams. So it's amazing that he's managed to hold on up here. And actually, I'd like to give shout-outs to another unsponsored car, Elon Carlton, car 07. That's an unsponsored car as well, Fang Motorsports. Another young rookie, finished second in Oxford, actually.
But she's under fire right now from Louis Dubois.
Yeah, she's having a very solid performance. It's nice to see some young talent showing their worth with these small teams. And Dyer's I don't know if Dyer's ever going to make a mistake. He's just doing an amazing job, just denying Johnston everything he wants. just slam the door on his face, will you?
And now Finguy's back at him.
Again. Just can't get the run though. I think he's spinning the tires.
This is the part where I'd make some pun about Dyer being an iron wall and try to make a pun about iron and Dyer, but I could never really make it work, so you figure it out for yourselves, viewers.
Yeah. Finguy he just can't get the traction. He needs the traction to really get beside him, and Harrison.
10 laps remain.
It's gonna be a 10 to go this time by, and yeah, Finguy still trying, still can't. But Harrison can't clear, not yet anyway. But Horton Motorsports always brings good chassis to the track every week, and that's coming to play right now. This is exactly the kind of thing that team excels at. Just keeping the traction, keeping that momentum going. He's tough to pass once he gets in front.
7 to go now.
Just like Dyer, Harrison's just being a brick wall. Can't really, just impassable.
Look at this. This is racing right here.
Yeah,
and now Harrison finally clears Finguy.
Yeah, you have two drivers just fighting for everything. Yeah, Harrison wants to get his season back on track.
And that's a huge mistake by Finguy. I think that's it.
That's fine. Let's go. And the handling's definitely going away on the 9 car. He just can't keep it. And that's where Harrison is going to succeed. 4 laps to go now.
Looks like we can pretty safely call this one.
Jared Harrison and Horton Motorsports had a pretty messy start to the season. They're far down in the points, but this could be exactly what they need to get back in, to get their foot in the door, start making progress towards a potential championship run in 2018. Gets it a little wide though. Oh, that may not be over.
White flag, 1 more lap to go for Jared Harrison in a 57. Let's see what these last 10 or 11 seconds go.
Finguy has one more shot here. He just couldn't get it. Couldn't get the run. That's going to be all she wrote. Coming free and forward the final time. Harrison is back on top. He's going to win the A-Main here in Wall Stadium. And Dyer is going to hold Johnston off for third. What? Great driving from Harrison, but I feel like Dyer is the driver of the day with that.
That
is if late models had a driver today like we do over in Formula X.
That's a show of endurance you don't usually get.
He held the outside for about 50 laps and never made a single mistake.
And the 51 just got Elon Carlton for 10th.
and that's actually Rising Dragon Motorsports' first top 10 of the year, if you can believe that. So, it's not been the season they've wanted, but I think that result will be a step in the right direction.
Well, I think everyone involved in this race, everyone who finished, is worthy of congratulations today for pulling off something real special here.
Yeah, it's a very difficult track, and it's pretty amazing. We had such a clean race. 18 drivers finished. The only 2 DNFs were Sander, who got spun in the tires, and the DQ'd Austin Sanders. And I definitely think that's going to be I don't think Sanders is going to hold on to the point lead. I think Thin Guy's probably going to get it back here. But there's always next week. And actually, speaking of which, it's going to be a big one, because next week it's one of our next time out for the Super Late Model Tour. It's going to be one of the big shows that a lot of these drivers psych themselves up for every year. It's one of the combination events of the LES, and so a lot of big names are going to be at the track. We're going to Provo, the Provo International Raceway, for a road course race. So a major test of skill for a lot of these young rookies, a lot of young drivers, and yeah. But a lot of big names from the LES are going to be there, and more importantly, for the young drivers, we're going to have that also means a lot of talent scouts. It's a race that's going to be very important to perform in, because we got some people looking out for skilled road racers. So, but
here's hoping this one doesn't turn out to be a bloodbath.
But yeah, that will be all for this week. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and be sure to stick around next time. So, thank you all for watching, and I am signing off for now. And I'll see y'all next time.